Aha. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. The weigh-in is at the very end, so I'll put the timestamp right here for you. And we're just gonna jump right into breakfast on day one. So this is everything that I am gonna be using for avocado toast today. 35-calorie wheat bread, I'm gonna have 2. I love this whipped cream cheese over avocado toast. I learned that from Molly Bailey. If you know, you know, she's a really good vlogger. She usually just uses plain, but I tried this red pepper and it's super good. These are the seasonings I got. Red pepper, a little bit of regular black pepper, everything but the bagel. These are 2 eggs, and these are fresh from my dad's chickens. So I love using fresh eggs, and I love that my dad's hens are finally laying. They make so many eggs now too. This poor little avocado was never really ripe and it's from yesterday, but that's going on there as well. Here is the workout I'm going to attempt to do. I've already tried to run through it once, so I know my limit here. The squat cleans, I can barely do them. You'll see me attempt it. They're modified. All of this is modified. I cannot work out like Chris Huey. No ways, Jose's. And I'm just going to completely eliminate the box jump. I don't have them. But the rest of it is hard enough for me. And I'm going to be using that scary barbell. And see here, I've added some teeny tiny weights. So it's not just a naked bar anymore. This is me warming up. Look at my stance. Okay, so here's my lunch that I'm having. There's chicken, some jasmine rice, broccoli, and these are green peppers. But I'm also gonna have some of this cream cheese over the rice and, well, pretty much over all of it. But I thought I would actually weigh it out since I didn't really know. So we can have 22 grams in a serving size. Let's put it on the right thing. There we go. And it's zeroed out. So let's see. I'm gonna put you down, hang on. Okay, 22. So this is 12. I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna have 22. Okay, so this plus this. Sorry, I'm trying to grossly put it on my plate. Is 22. Not bad. I'm totally not mad at that. I didn't show it, but when I was cleaning the church, I had mentioned to my pastor that I wanted to come up with some donations to take to the old people at the nursing home, hygiene type of things. And I was gifted with a very large box of dental hygiene things. So I'm going to show you guys that and what we did with it. So I have this huge bag of all these toothpaste and stuff. Some of them are for kids, but the old people won't even notice. Sorry, I dropped something. Hand sanitizers. I don't know what that is. Looks like more toothpaste, mouthwash, and a bunch of toothbrushes and floss, which is so good. I don't know what these are. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's more toothbrushes. Perfect. I could probably spread these at like everybody getting a new toothbrush in my nursing home today. A little update for you as I drive. We are on our way to, me and you and my 7 personalities are on our way to donate the dental hygiene stuff that we were given from my church pastor. So I'm really excited and I'm also nervous to go to the nursing home, but I know it'll just be fast and I just can get it over with. So that's what we're doing. We did it, people. We successfully donated stuff to the old people. Yay, good for us. I was totally nervous going in there. My legs felt like jello. I don't know why. I have generalized anxiety disorder, which I don't take medicine for because go hard, right? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not denying that my life might be easier if I were medicated for anxiety, but honestly, I'm dealing, so let's just keep dealing. I'm not against taking medicine like I could. Honestly, I was on medicine for a minute and I was so nervous to go to the doctor that I didn't go back. Like the second time I had to get my stuff refilled, I just had an issue getting it refilled. Like it wasn't at the pharmacy, and when I called the doctor back, the receptionist was really hateful. So I just kind of never called again. So that's where we stand on that little side tidbit. The fact is, we donated stuff today. Good for us. Okay, so a bit of a real talky minute here. Last night I had a binge session. I'm a binge eater. I've always said that if I didn't binge, I would never have to worry about my weight at all. It would be totally fine because most of the time I eat I cook and I make decent things. But for me, a binge session is go until you like literally can't anymore. I'm chasing a flavor and I'll just keep chasing it. It goes salty, sweet, savory, like I'll just keep rotating them again and again. So like last night, it started with, I don't even remember what I started with, but I know there was cereal involved. There was, a whole package of Jell-O pudding. I'm not lying to you. The whole thing, that's 4 servings. Then the cereal, and then there was even, and then I made a grilled cheese. And I'm pretty sure there was something else involved too. So that was me cutting myself off. I probably could have went even further and consumed more things, but I try not to. I don't do anything to like punish myself or try to make up for the binge. I just wake up the next day and keep going. I've noticed from being a person that yo-yo diets all these years that I've done this and have been a binge eater the whole time, I've noticed that it's better to just keep going. And the weight, like if you weigh yourself every day like I typically do, I don't weigh after a binge session, but I've learned that if you do, it'll show a huge jump in your weight. And then when you level back out, you're right back where you were. So it didn't do damage like you would think that it does. So there's no need to beat yourself up over it. I'm not that tore up about it. Honestly, I get an adrenaline rush when I'm binging. It's like a chemical feeling in my brain that I'm just, and the time I'm all wrapped up in it, bros. I'm all here. I'm popping in from the future. So this was before the binge, 154.2. And then I had a binge that night. The next day I didn't weigh because I know better. I was on track to stay mostly. And then today when I weighed, I was even lighter than I was before the binge. So that is what I mean when I tell you that the damage is not as big as you think. If I had weighed myself on this day, it probably would have read about 156, just knowing how my body works and how it typically behaves. So anyway, don't get too hung up after a binge. Just keep going. Dinner was Cajun salmon pasta from my favorite YouTuber. Her name is Molly Bailey. I'm going to put it up right here. And then the next thing is from her too. It's dessert. It's rice cakes and marshmallow fluff. After cardio, got distracted by these chemtrails, and then I made some coffee. I got this new chocolate one and a new creamer, so I didn't have to use sugar and almond milk again. And then I had to fold a crap ton of laundry. This is only a little bit of it. There's so much more. I'm in the school pickup line. I hate it here. I hate doing the school pickup line. Either you get here early and you wait, or you get here on time and you wait, but either way, you're waiting. This was my snack for the evening. I tried to make a dip like Nikki Gets Fit does with the yogurt, but I used marshmallow fluff. It does not mix. And then this is my current read I wanted to show you. It's the second in the series.
Affirmation is, I easily balance my time between work, rest, and play. I easily balance my time between work, rest, and play. Just bringing your hands to your heart.
So I'm about to make my avocado toast for breakfast, but I wanted to show you this trick. I bought these avocados. They're nowhere near ripe. They're hard as rocks. Yesterday, I still tried to eat one. I had a small meltdown, panic attack, almost cried while I was trying to record it because the thing was inedible. It's hard as a rock. And I know you can put them in a brown paper bag if you want to ripen them a little faster, but I didn't have one. For some reason, I tried it in the plastic bag itself, and it didn't work the same as the plastic bag. So I don't know what the difference is there. But I remembered to add a tomato, and the gases from the tomato will ripen your avocado. I left it in here overnight, which I didn't think would be enough time. But you guys, guess what? My avocado is ripe. Well, it's not like dark green, but it's squishy, and that's all I need. I just need to be able to get it out of here. So I'm quite pleased. I hope it's as ripe as it feels like it is. It's really squishy. So, oops, I poked right through it. Okay, I hope it's ripe. Yay, tomato to the rescue. Thank you, friend. Thank you. I cut into it, you guys, and it literally did work. So seriously, the tomato in the bag with the avocado will ripen your avocado. This is the strength workout I did today. It's from Caroline Gervin. It took me about 15 minutes. I'm only recording one loop of it, but you're supposed to just continuously do it 4 by 4 by 4 and just keep doing it, I guess, until you tap out. Her video that I found this from was like 15 minutes long, so I'm going again. She doesn't want you to stop. She wants you to keep going, but I'm breathe. Welcome to lunchtime, guys. It is 1:15. I'm making what I call poor people soup. I don't know what you might call it. Vegetable soup, probably a cheap version of that. But my dad always used hamburger meat in here. I'm using ground turkey, just your preference, whatever. I put an onion in there too. My dad never did that. And I'm putting all this stuff in. I also might serve it over some rice, but I haven't fully committed to that yet. We will see. Finally, time to eat. I'm so starving. Here's my soup, and I'm gonna have some of these crackers. Also, this is what I'm having for dinner. I'm on my way home from the grocery store. It is Saturday at 4:49 p.m. The snow is starting. They're calling for this colossal snow that everybody's just so wigged out about. And so everybody's like, prepare, go to the grocery store, get your groceries. And I'm like, if we lose power, how are we going to even cook these groceries? So I wasn't really concerned with having groceries, but I did go get a few things just because. Okay, here's a grody shot of this chicken in the water. I'm gonna boil the chicken. I don't think I'm gonna use the broth from the chicken this time. Last time I did, and it wasn't bad. If you do decide if you're like boiling your chicken and you're gonna use that broth, make sure you skim off the white stuff that'll be on the top. I mean, just skim it off and throw that away because it's gross. So the chicken, and I usually cook it until I can shred it with a fork. And then this is all going in. And that is a Weight Watchers recipe for white chicken chili. I'll show you when it's done. See, this is the white stuff I'm talking about. You can totally use the broth from this. Just skim that stuff off. I saw somebody else doing it. That's why I do it. It looks grody anyway. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot? This chicken broth goes in here too. But last time I used the water, so I only had to use half of this broth. This time I don't know if I'm going to use that water. So right now though, I wanted to show you these delicious yogurts. They are my absolute favorite. 80 calories, 12 grams of protein. That is pretty good. I've been using these as apple dip, but this one is tiramisu, yum, and this one is creme brulee. Also, I'm starving, so I'm about to make me some dip, one of them little ranch dips, and you just mix the dip into the sour cream. I'm sure you guys know that. And then I'm gonna have some carrots and this cucumber with it while I wait for the soup. Gosh, the white stuff is just growing. Yeah, take that stuff off there. Don't eat that. Chickens are dirty. And here's the snack. So here's the chili. White chicken chili. Brandon doesn't like it because, well, I guess he likes the flavor, but he doesn't like how thin it is. I personally don't mind. It's whatever. I love it. Moment of truth, 152.4. I was shocked because I'm on my period and I had binged, but I'm not mad at my results. I definitely achieved the goal that I'd set. If you guys like my stuff, you can follow me on Instagram and subscribe and leave those thumbs up and comments because those things really, really help. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.